Do you mind if I brag for 1 second? See, I'm really not good at saying good things about myself, even when they're not things necessarily about me, just things I'm excited about. So what I want to do right now is go against my nature, and I want to say a couple of good things. Now, I want to mention three good things that are really cool, and the third one, I promise, is going to explain why I tagged the comment that I tagged. So the first one is I got the chance to read a book through audiobook, so I listened to a book by Michael Jamin. He wrote a book called A Paper Orchestra. And I am not a consistent reader, but I gotta say this book, not only was I able and excited each day to come back, I read it over, I think it took me 10 days to read or 11 days. And not only was I excited each day to come in and get back to it, but I took a couple of notes here, and I want to first give it a very high grade. Now, I normally give a rating on a scale from 1 to 22. I am very excited to give this a 20 because honestly, it was so relatable. And what I love is that not only did he write in a way that I got to know a little bit more about him personally, but I also love that in I was able to relate to a lot of the stories that he told, and I remember feeling some of the emotions he went through. So I did take a little bit of notes. I'm going to read a little bit here because I wanted to mention something real quick. So I read A Paper Orchestra, and the first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to learn why it was called A Paper Orchestra, and you do find out why, and it's really cool. I like it. You got to read it to find out. But I wanted to say that chapter 8 is the most relatable. It makes me want to get back into learning a new language, which is something that I used to be really into. I wanted to learn French. And then I related to the precious moments when I too escape my own too quiet for her own good self to talk to people. It's something that I'm really not good at reaching out, at stepping out of my comfort zone. So it was really cool to read that this person who I've known a lot of his work throughout the years because he's written for some amazing shows, but to know that he goes through the same emotion that I go through. This is a gift to us who are scared but still reach out during those rare brave moments. So I highly recommend, even if you are not a reader, I highly recommend checking out, buying, reading A Paper Orchestra. Let me know what you think of it. If Michael Jamin does actually watch this, I just want to say thank you so much for giving me the chance to read this. I think it was an amazing look into your personal life, and I appreciate you being able to be vulnerable and also funny and so relatable. I really appreciate that. It was a fantastic time reading, and this is from someone who is not good at reading or being consistent with stuff like that. So I just want to thank you. So my second thing that I want to say I'm super excited about is a friend of mine whose account